brand new Dacia Duster Full Hybrid, and I wait for this moment for such a long time to test drive it and to give you my feedback. Today we are in Spain and it's a beautiful weather, a beautiful country, amazing roads, and we will test drive this full hybrid and I will give you all the information, technical data and feedback on how it's on the road. I love this sandstone color on the car. In reality, on the road it looks even much better than in the showroom or in auto shows that I saw it in Geneva a few months ago. It looks just fantastic. Anyway, more about interior exterior technical data. I will have a separate video where you can see the full review. Here we will focus on driving. Very important, 18-inch wheels. We have the Continental all-season tires and beautiful rims. On the rear, we don't have any more the drum brakes, we have just the brake discs, and in the front, ventilated brake discs. Anyway, this is the key, kind of the same key as on the previous versions. You can lock and unlock. It comes also with keyless entrance and also auto folding mirrors. And going inside, this is the extreme version. It comes with these microfiber seats that feel really cool, some textile material, and also they are pretty big, wide, bright, so the comfort, it's fine. I drove yesterday the mild hybrid version. If you want to see that video, check it out. Let me put the seat belt and we will start also the engine. Press the brake. Here is the start stop engine button. Once you press it, now the car is on because it's a full hybrid and it has a relatively big battery, 1.2 kilowatt hour battery combined with 1.6 liter petrol engine, 4 cylinders in line. It's a completely full hybrid. That means this car, it's able to drive only in electric mode in the city up to 80%, and we will test that today to see if that's the case. Down here you can see how much battery we have right now. Almost half of that 1.2 kilowatt hour battery that's located somewhere under the seats in the back. And also we have a fuel tank, 50-liter tank on this version. We will reset also the consumption. We will drive with climatic system on low AC level 1 or level 2, something like that. Navigation system I tested also yesterday and it's really good, even though it needs a little bit of time to load. Once it's loading, it's just crazy. It works super nice. Adjustable steering wheel, manually, up, down, left, right. Love this new steering wheel with a new grip. It's just crazy nice. I drove it yesterday and it feels amazing. Physical button to change different features. Here you have electronic handbrake here on the left side. You have eco mode. You have e-save, a button e-save where you can save the energy for later when you go in the city, for example, if you're on the highway. Also, shift by wire transmission. You can see this little knob here from where you can change it, put it in drive or in B mode. It comes with B mode. B mode, it's more like regenerative mode. When you release the acceleration, the car will regenerate more energy. When we will test this, how powerful it is, I'm really curious about that. I want to give you some technical data and then we will start driving. As I said, 1.6 liter 4 cylinders in line, combined with one electric motor. The electric motor power 49 horsepower, the petrol engine power 94 horsepower, and together produce 141 horsepower. 160 km per hour is the top speed, 0 to 100 in 10.1 seconds. Front wheel drive, that's something to keep in mind, and it comes with a 0-speed automatic transmission multi-mode, 4 speeds for the petrol engine and 2 speeds for electric motor. 50-liter tank, 20.9 centimeter is the ground clearance on this version, where on the 4-wheel drive version it's a little bit higher, 21.7, 10.8 meter the turning circle. And that's it, guys. Let's drive it. But first of all, let me reset the consumption. Right there you can see how you reset the consumption, and also there a little bit later you can see all kind of information like the position of the car, plus you can see what happened with energy in real time. Let's drive it. Put it in drive, just like that. Super excited. I'm so excited for this car. I was for so many months waiting this car for such a long time. It comes also with kind of a 360 degrees camera. We'll test it a little bit later so you can see how it look like. It's a little bit sunny today. Right now we have already set on the navigation of the destination, and the cool part is that it's pretty bright. Even though today it's crazy sunny outside, it's definitely screen quite bright, and you can see it even if the sun comes directly in my face. even if the sun comes directly in my face, I still have great visibility right there. Let me leave it like that. First impression, until then we drive only in electric mode. It's so smooth. I'm really curious because this is kind of the same system as Dacia use it on Jogger, but from what I heard yesterday from the engineers, it's a little bit more improved. Like it is. Shut up. Like it is on the new Clio E-Tech, Renault Clio E-Tech, and I definitely feel that. Until here, I drive only in electric mode. Check this out, and it was half of the battery. What? It feels like you have a Duster electric. My God, I'm so excited. I love it. I love the feeling until here. It's still driving electric mode. Wow. I was excited yesterday about that car, the mild hybrid manual transmission, but man, this one felt incredible. Now, very important information from Dacia. They improve the suspension, they make it a little bit more rigid. The anti-roll bar are improved in order to not give you that boat feeling, and when you go in curves, handlings and steering, it's much more improved now, and we will test it in this video. I'm really curious. Over the bumps, the suspension, what I noticed yesterday on front wheel drive system, mild hybrid system, I noticed that the suspension are incredible. You don't hear that noise from the articulation. It feels like very silent, and the quality was really good. This one, it's a little bit more heavier, and I'm really curious if it's handling the bumps the same good as the other one. And let's see here again. Yeah, it seems to be comfy. The seats are comfortable. You have side support, it holds you pretty well. I love the steering wheel and how good grip you have when you turn it. Man, it feels nice, and it feels, you can see right now, still driving in electric mode. I'm really excited to see also the consumption with the climatic system on, so this test will be super realistic. Someone behind me, but I just want to test the parking sensors. So yeah, let's go here for a second, and then we go out, because not only the parking sensors, but I want to show you you can see the low beam, it's on right now, it's LED light. Let's go in reverse, and you can see here the cameras, front camera, side camera. They're not the best resolution, but they are super useful. Check this out. And you have also those active lines where you can see what's happened behind. Super cool and so easy. And I like how I like the fact that they position this shift by wire transmission down here. It's so easy to use it. That's super important. And right now we are in B mode. That means if I release the acceleration, the car will regenerate more energy. It acts like regenerative brake. If I put it in drive mode, right now the car is rolling. Check this out. Rolling. Put it in B mode, and the car is regenerating. And it's pretty powerful, I noticed. Wow. And you can see we have 70% battery. Release the acceleration, and when you go downhill, you recuperate that energy. That's so safe for... That's incredible. This full hybrid, I'm a big fan of full hybrid. If you are not ready yet to go full electric, go with full hybrid, guys, because if you drive also in the city a lot, and even if you don't drive in the city too much, it will still help you a lot. And definitely here, all the road from there until here, we drive, I think, even more than 80% in electric mode. I felt like all this trip until here was in electric, and even if I accelerate a little bit right here, we are still in electric mode. Take this bump a little bit. Yeah, again, the suspensions are, wow, are so silent, man. Yeah, wow, really good. You barely hear any noise from articulation. That's a premium feeling, and I'm crazy impressed. I was impressed yesterday, I'm impressed today how that sounds so nice and so premium. And sound insulation yesterday was great on the highway. I'm really curious today also even though it was a little bit windy. I noticed that they improved the sound insulation by 2 decibels, and that's really
at the roundabout, take the second exit onto
that's a really step
Cottages.
forward, a great step forward. Another thing that I noticed until now, even though the petrol engine wasn't running too much, it's crazy silent. It's still run super silent.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Look at this going uphill, no problem. Grip, it's great. Now, regarding the steering wheel, guys, it's not heavy, it's not assisted too much, it's somewhere in the middle. So you can expect somewhere in the middle there. So it's nice, I like it because it gives you a better feedback to the wheels, and this is what I heard yesterday when they talk about suspension and dampers and steering direction. It's a little bit more, it's a little bit more direct, the steering right now, and it feels, you hear now the engine. Oh, and the brakes are great. No more, we don't have any more the drum brakes on the rear or the brake disc right now. They feel, anyway, both of them, they are great, but even so,
in 300 meters you'll arrive at your destination.
They feel quite great. Now the petrol engine, it's running, I can hear it. I push it a little bit more, the acceleration, and the petrol engine, it's running. But my curiosity and what is my interest, how good they run together. And
you have arrived. The destination is on your left.
yeah, nice. The
300 meters
the transition,
the third exit.
the transition between electric motor and petrol engine, it's quite smooth. That was really important for me, and it seems to be, until now, seems to be better than what it is on Jogger. And from what I heard, they kind of improved the software to the car, so I think make a lot of sense.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Man, now definitely, I think now Dacia Duster definitely hit a little bit in the upper class with a few great premium feelings here. Man, I like it.
In
The climatic system works just perfect. You have these vents in Y design that looks cool. I like it. It's so easy to drive. You have a tall driving position. You have a much better direct feeling, and it doesn't feel anymore like a boat. It has a better stability. They claim like they improve this stability and suspension and handlings by 21% on this version. The only version that's improved 17% is the four-wheel drive. The four-wheel drive version. But the sound insulation by 2 decibel, it's improved by all version. Just the anti-roll bars and suspensions. Good visibility around the mirrors. Great visibility around the mirrors.
Now take the exit onto A7 towards Topona. In 250 meters, continue straight on A7.
It stays quite good on the curves. I like it. Man, I think
straight on A7.
You have to test this car, guys. If you are on the market to buy an SUV today,
A7 for 27 kilometers.
I definitely recommend you to wait a little bit until you test this Duster, because there are, I think in 1 month, 2 months, they should be in showrooms. Incredible car. If you want to pass, you have more than enough power. +2 gearbox, kind of gearbox, because it's clutchless, but you have like 4 gears for the petrol engine, 2 gears for the electric motor. Amazing system, and it seems to work quite smooth and nice. That was the most challenge part, to make the car work together in a smooth, silent way, and they did it, man. And we are still in B mode, and if you release the acceleration, you can feel how the car regenerates the brake. It's kind of a regenerative brake. It's really useful in most of the situation. Let's go back to drive. If you go back to drive mode, to D mode, just like that. You have to press it just a little bit, not all the way back. The sun, it's not so fun. It comes directly straight in our face. But right now in D mode, you release the acceleration, the car it's rolling, and this is very important to have this function, because in this way sometimes it's much more efficient, because you don't lose that heat through the regenerative brake. So sorry about the sun. It seems to ride quite smooth and nice. We have 100. Wow, it's crazy silent. You barely hear the engine, but you hear a little bit of wind noise. But from the down part, from the tires, you don't hear too much noise. That's improvement. I saw that yesterday as well. A lot of improvement from down part. They claim that they improved the down part where the wheels are, so you barely hear any noise from the tires, you barely hear any noise from the engine, but you hear a little bit of noise from the wind. And I think the wind hit around, I don't know where, but you just, maybe the mirrors, you hear a little bit of wind. We have 110, not too much, but just a little bit. Let's go 120. Yeah, definitely you hear a little bit. If you hear music, you won't hear it. But, and I don't know why, but yesterday when I tested the front wheel drive system, the sound insulation was better. I don't know if today it's more windy, or that was the case to be the better sound insulation, but yeah, maybe it's my impression. But yeah, it's livable, but it's just something that you hear at high speeds, let's say over 110 km/h. But in general, in terms of power, it feels like the car have enough power, even if you go a little bit faster, 125. It's no problem. It stays really good on the road. It feels like it has better stability, and the fact that they make the suspension and the dampers a little bit more stiffer, they improve this handling and stability at high speeds. So the cruising, it's really pleasant. It's really, really pleasant. It feels lovely. Look at this, 130, no problem. It stays fantastic on the road. The suspension seems to be great. Excepting a little bit of wind noise, anything else, it's fantastic. 136, and it's still, look at this, 140, and the car stays incredible good on the road. Wow, man, it's nice. Let's slow down. Let's put it in B mode. And now in B mode, look at this. I don't press the brake. The car is regenerating the brake, the energy back into the battery. Wow, I like it. I really like it. I really feel like this is a good system. I feel like it has, you know, they work with Renault Group, engineers work in this group and work on this system, and it's of course a good system because they test it. It's not something new like Dacia said, tomorrow we make a hybrid system. No, it's like from years of experience from Renault Group, and you can see that, you can feel that when you drive the car. Again, accelerate from 100, hear a little bit of noise, and then stabilize there, and it's quite good. It's quite good. It's a great cruiser, man, and a great off-roader. I have a video, off-road video, check it out on the channel. It's crazy how good all-arounder is this Dacia Duster. You can take it off-road, you can drive in the city now, you can drive on the highway. It's great cruiser. It's fantastic. I think, in my opinion, guys, this Dacia Duster Full Hybrid might be the car of the year in 2024. I'm definitely sure. I love it. I really enjoy it. Love the steering wheel, love the driving position, love the multimedia and screen, how it's tilted to the driver and you have such a good visibility in this screen. Very bright, even though it's sunny outside. It's perfectly positioned on your peripheral view. Crazy nice. We can set up from here the cruise control. The car comes also with extra safety features like lane assist, emergency brake, blind spot technology in the corners. What else? 360 degrees camera and so on. They already have it on the previous version, but there are a few safety features. Reading the traffic speed limit. You can see right there on the digital screen. The car, it's able to reading the traffic speed limit and give you that information right here on the digital screen. How much is the consumption until now? We have 6.4 liter and we drive pretty fast on the highway. It's not the most aerodynamic car on the market because it kind of have this rough SUV off-roader design, but it's pretty good. Probably that's why you hear just a little bit of noise, and maybe because this is super silent here and at low speeds. It's crazy. It's crazy pleasant to drive it. I will definitely, after I drive this one and the one from yesterday, I will definitely take this hybrid. Accelerate now. Wow, it's so smooth, man. Everything is so linear. I think the car accelerates up to 60 km/h only in electric mode, and then it's kicking the petrol engine, but it's so linear, so smooth. Around 10 seconds 0 to 100 is not made to be sportier. It's more let's say to the comfort, but the configuration, the system seems to be fantastic. From my point of view, they nail it, man. They nail it. So I think this Dacia Duster Full Hybrid, it's one of that SUV that I recommend you today to buy it. If someone will ask me, I want an SUV, a family SUV with great comfort, safety feature, but affordable, that's the word. At 27,000 euro in most of the countries, you can get this car, and it's incredible with how many features it gives you, and this new multimedia system, it's fantastic. And you don't even need to, even though you can connect it to Android Auto or Apple CarPlay wireless, you don't even need, because if you have this navigation, it's crazy good. It's crazy good. And again, I want to show you something. Set up the cruise control, and for example, guys, let me show you. I want this Tesla to pass by. If you go outside the lanes, the car will correct you to put you back in the lane. This is one safety feature that they add on the car, and it's so useful. It's warning you. Look at this. Let's try it one more time, and then it push you back. And I noticed yesterday, I tried it yesterday as well, and I noticed that worked really fine, really fine. And also the cruise control, hold you there. Super nice system. You have also speed limiter and so on. It's not acting like a proper autopilot, like staying between the lane, but it's a super safety add-on to the car, and I like it. Now, up to 100 km, you don't hear too much noise from outside, in terms of wind, I mean. But after 110 km/h, oh my god, this sun, it's crazy. After 110 km/h, you start to hear a little bit of wind. Anyway, let's see in the dark, in the tunnel, in the dark time, how it looks inside. It comes with low beam, high beam. The high beam are halogen light, a yellow halogen light, but the low beam are full LED light, and they look really, really fine, really bright and nice. So smooth. It runs at 80 km per hour. It's run incredible smooth. Right now it run with the electric motor, only with the electric motor in this moment. Climatic system is still on and my hands are freezing, but I still want to let it on because of the test. Good visibility in the mirrors, electric adjustable mirrors. This is great. Good visibility around the windows and even here up here in the mirrors. Now we can accelerate again. Look at this, 110. And still you have some power at 110. You can accelerate even more. Let's see the consumption, 6.1 liter. It's going down. Consumption going down. I didn't try to drive eco. We have an eco button here. If you press this eco button right now, I already felt when I pressed the acceleration how it gives you less power. It gives you less power when you accelerate. It gives you the power in much more smoother way. But you still have enough, more than enough power. Man, I like this B mode. You see the B mode, I don't even need to brake. If I have 120 and then I have 100, I just release the acceleration pedal and the car regenerate the brake and hold at 100 km per hour. It's so convenient. It's like having a part of electric car inside this car. It's actually, you have it, but most of the time you're feeling like you're driving an electric car. 80% of the time in the city you can drive in an electric car with a car. And I noticed that when we start driving up there, you saw that most of the part was made only in electric mode. It's incredible. If you press the acceleration smoothly, you drive only in electric mode, and that's incredible. This is something fantastic. Ride quality over the bumps, it's great. It's really, really good. And also it seems to stay better on the road. That's for me super important. In curves, it's crazy important to have good stability and great handlings, and I can definitely say they improve that. You see right here, probably I hear more wind noise because I drive electric and the engine it's off, and probably you hear other noise. Maybe that's why probably people say like you hear wind noise in electric cars. Maybe that's a reason, you know. But even so, sorry about that, I have to put it because I don't see anything. But even so, it's great. It's really, really great. So if I have to, I'm impressed. I didn't expect to be that good. I was expecting to be good and fun, but this is definitely a car that I will live with. If, for example, today I want to sell my car and I have to buy another car, but not electric car, most probably will be this Dacia Duster. Most probably, because it's super affordable, it's super easy to drive. I can go off-road with the car without any problem. I can drive on the highway, I can drive in the city up to 80% in electric mode. What do you want more? You have a lot of space. You can even camp in the car. I will try to make a video with this sleeping pack mode, the same as Jogger have also this Dacia Duster. It's such a great all-rounder, guys. It's easy to drive, easy to pass other cars. Even here we pass this truck without any problem. Super
In
nice.
2 kilometers, use the left 2 lanes and continue straight.
It's very pleasant. And to be honest, with all journalists that I was talk about the car, and almost all journalists that test this car, they say that this is a great car and probably people will be happy and they will sell a lot of cars. And from my point of view, I think we will see a lot of Dusters on the streets in the next years. I'm definitely sure about that. And after you will drive it, you will understand what I mean. I don't know when I'm really excited. I'm really excited. I don't know why, but I'm excited. It's like I built the car. I don't know why I feel that, but oh, I like it. I have also a separate video on my channel, guys, off-road driving this Duster, new Duster. If you want to see that video and the experience, check out on the channel. The video is probably there. Nah, this sun definitely broke our video, but look at this, how easy I passed that car. 120, we drive 110, we drive in the city a little bit.
Now
we drive a little bit. We drive a little bit faster.
Continue
look at this.
On AP7 for
it's
50
still
kilometers.
correct my steering. Man, it feels nice. It stays really good on the road. Look, over those bridge bumps, it feels great. It's a great setup, guys. Even though you can change different driving modes, excepting the eco mode, it still feels great over the bumps. It feels great steering and feeling. It has really good setup, kind of the middle setup there. Not too stiffer, not too softer. It's really fine. It's more to the comfort, if you ask me. More to the comfort than to sportiness, and this is how it should be an SUV. You have the armrest, you have physical button everywhere. You can easily access the climatic system and the navigation system. It's tilted to you. I don't know if I don't have anything to complain. You have the parking button here. You have plenty of storage space. You can charge your phone wireless. You have USB, 2 USB ports. You have even a space up here. The digital screen in the front there look great. How much we have consumption until now? 5.7 liter. Oh my god, the consumption is going down. From time to time you can hear those revs when the car needs more power. But if you don't want to hear those revs, you put it in eco mode, and then the car will give you anyway. Yeah, you hear it sometimes, but the car most of the time will give you a smoother acceleration. Yeah, or take it out and then it will stay at yeah, let's go out here, guys, and look at this. Look how it works, the regenerative brake. I release the acceleration pedal and now the car, it's almost, yeah, let's see, it's almost going to a stop. Doesn't have the auto hold function, but still pretty powerful. I like it. I like the way it's set up. Love it, man. Turning circle 10.8 meter and the ground clearance 20.9 centimeters on this version that I drive. And we can also definitely test the turning circle, and it feels quite fine. It feels quite good. Feels quite good. Let me try to park it here. Go in reverse, simple as that. and just go in reverse, just like that.
Now continue straight
And
on
if you want to park
87.
it here, let
In
me show you.
150 meters, continue straight on
If you want to
87.
park the car here, you just go like that in reverse, and that's it, man. That's it. You're all good. And then put it in park, and that was all, guys. Check out the 360 degrees camera. That was the video, guys, with this hybrid. More about the car we will talk in a different video, full review, interior, exterior, multimedia, and so on. The consumption 5.8 liters, and I drive pretty aggressive. I didn't drive eco. I think if you drive eco, the estimated consumption Dacia VLTP, it's 5 liter. I think you can reach 5 liters without any problem. As soon as I will have the car for more time, I will do the consumption test probably next month. Consumption test, proper test drive, city, highway, high speed, acceleration, all those stuff will come soon on the channel, so stay close because we'll be really exciting. Anyway, I'm crazy happy, and I didn't expect that the car to be so good. I was super enthusiastic to drive this full hybrid version because I'm a big fan of electric and full hybrid cars, and I think for those people that are not ready to go full electric, I think a full hybrid might be the best option. And I definitely think this Dacia Duster Full Hybrid, it's probably the best money for your buck, or the best buy, probably the best buy in 2024, probably will be in 2025 as well. So guys, if you're on the market to buy an SUV, definitely recommend you to go and test drive this Duster. You might be surprised on how good it is. So that was the video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get some useful information from this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. That will help me a lot to bring you more cars like that and more information. So stay close. Thank you very much to all of you. Also, guys, if you want to see this car 404 version off-road, I have a separate video on my channel. Check it out because it will be really cool. It's really interesting. I was really excited to see what this car can do. And yeah, I hope this video brings you a lot of useful information. And if you have any question, ask me down below, wherever you want to ask. I will answer you with pleasure. Thank you again, stay safe, and I see you soon in the next one.